It's that time of the year again. We're just over halfway in the 2023-24 season, and you know what that means? Everyone's hyped for next season's kits because this season's ones are getting old apparently. There have been a lot of next season leaks recently in loads of the major leagues and internationally, and they have varying degrees of credibility, but in this video I'm going to be reacting to the most outstanding kits of the bunch, be that in a good way or bad. Are we headed for a great season of kits or a terrible one? We'll see. So let's get started. The first leaked kit I'm going to see is Barcelona's home shirt. We've got the half-half design with alternating sleeves, and it's dark red and blue with these black trims. Having looked at some of the other angles too, it's really not a bad kit except for that badge and brand. The Barca badge is slap bang in the middle of the kit, and then the gold Nike logo is way off up to the side. Why? It was a great kit up until that point. I've seen a lot of concept remakes of this kit with a really good half and half triple colour badge and a central brand, and they're way better than this. Honestly, if Nike make the real kit with such a weird brand, I will be disappointed. But there have been rumours that Barca are fed up with Nike and are about to cancel their contract with them, so I guess we'll see what happens. All in all, I'm giving this kit 7 stars out of 10. The second leak I'm looking at is the Chelsea home kit. No doubt about it, this is a bad kit, but it's also a bit underrated. It's been getting a lot of hate, but I think a lot of that might be because the only picture some people have seen is this, and it's bad quality with the word sponsor as a sponsor because we don't know what the actual sponsor will be. It's otherwise a normal Chelsea blue, and then the eye-catching part is this weird white swirl on the shirt and shorts. To be honest, I'd have preferred it if that was a bit more subtle, but it's not a terrible kit overall. Although having said that, there are rumours that they're going to use orange trims as well, which will not be a good thing because it will completely clash with the blue. But in spite of what most people are saying, this kit still gets a fairly solid 6 stars out of 10. For the next leak, we're staying in England and taking a look at the Liverpool home kit. This was probably one of the most talked about of the lot. At first glance, it reminds you of their trophy winning kit from 2019-20 because it has yellow on it and this thin pattern across the front. Instead of stripes, as it was before, this kit has a more randomised pattern that's apparently supposed to remind you of the letters Y, N, W and A, as in, you'll never walk alone. But I can't really see that, maybe they'll add it to the final version. This kit's been getting a lot of love because of its badge, which is the normal liver bird but with a crest shape in the background. Now, this crest has 4 letters imprinted in it behind the bird, YNWA of course. Genuinely, I think that's a great touch, and the kit as a whole isn't bad, so I'm giving it a really good 9 stars out of 10. Next up, we're heading south to France and taking a look at the leaked PSG away kit. First of all, you may know that I design concept football kits as a hobby, and that's probably why I love this kit so much. They genuinely look like they use a concept kit here, and that's really great. There's this painty Eiffel Tower in blue and red on the front, and what's best is that there's a blue and red sleeve trim. They haven't missed a step on this leak, except that the sponsor could do with a bigger white border so as to be more visible. This one is going right up to the top with a great 9 stars out of 10. Next, we're going to stay at the Parc des Princes and look at the leaked PSG home kit. At first glance, it just looks like a typical PSG home kit, which is nice in itself because that design is a classic. But if you look closer, you can see that the Hector on the front is like a paint effect. That's really great because you can see that these leaks both have a paint-related theme, and I love it when teams do that. However, this PSG kit is a bit samey from a distance, but it still gets 8 stars out of 10. Now we're going international for a bit and looking at the leaked Germany home kit. A lot of people have said they love this, but I personally believe it's a little overrated. It uses the leaked Adidas Tiro template, so it has these cool spikes down the bottom and a really subtle shiny pattern up the front, which is a nice touch. The main eye catcher is the black, red and yellow gradient on the sleeves, and when it's viewed up close it's a really good design. However, from a distance it just looks like a simple, boring gradient, and that just looks a bit bad. I really don't like it when kit designs just look like they've added a fadey gradient, especially black into red. That just looks horrible, and nothing else. Nevertheless, there's no denying that this leak is a good kit, so it gets 7 stars out of 10. Next up, we're looking at England's leaked home kit. You would not believe how many comments I've seen on various posts and comments online from English fans who absolutely love the new colour scheme. There's a purplish navy colour for the main trims, and then dark red on the sleeve cuffs and inner collar. The new Nike Vapor design goes across the shirt, which is also a great touch. Best of all, in my opinion, there are these navy side stripes which add a really cool effect. All in all, this kit is both smart and fancy at the same time, so it gets 9 stars out of 10. England's other kit, their away kit, has also been getting a lot of love. It's probably one of the best leaked shirts for next season. It's hard to pull off a maroon shirt like this, but Nike managed it really well, and they even managed to add these colourful, multicoloured side panels. I don't know if this one gives off the impression that it's had a lot of thought put into it, or none at all, but either way, it's so good it deserves its rating of 8 stars out of 10. Next, we're back in Spain for the Atletico Madrid home kit. This is another hyped up leak, and for good reason. This kit features the new Atleti badge, and it's got red stripes bordered in blue with blue trims. It would really be so great if Nike used side stripes like this, so I hope all of these Nike leaks are really going to happen. Now, the main feature of this kit is the little gradient stripes between the main stripes. They alternate between blue and red, and the colour theme for this whole kit, which is a little darker than usual, is also really good. On the whole, this kit gets 7 stars out of 10. Staying in Madrid, we're next going to look at the rather plain leaked Real Madrid home kit. I'm not going to linger on this one because it's a bit boring, to be honest, with the Adidas Tiro 25 template kind of carrying the rest of it. There's this subtle shiny pattern below, and there are these black trims, but that's unfortunately pretty much all there is to it. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 and skip on to the next one. The rest of this video will be dedicated to more international kits. We've already looked at Germany and England, but here are some more to keep an eye on. Most of these leaks are Adidas kits, and they all feature the Adidas Tiro 25 template. First, we're looking at Italy, whose classic blue home shirt has these shiny streaks down the middle. These in themselves look great, but the best part of the shirt is the Adidas 3 stripes on the sleeves. They're coloured green, white and red to symbolise the Italian flag, and they're a really nice touch. It's surprising that Italy haven't made use of this idea before in their history, but I'm glad they might finally have used it. This leak is really great, and it gets 8 stars out of 10. Italy's away kit is also really good. It's a bit plainer than the home kit, coloured mainly white with a blue collar and brand, but then the small panels on the sides and the sleeve stripes are split in half and half between red and green. That's also a great cultural touch, and this kit gets 7 stars out of 10. 7 kits to go, and next we're looking at Argentina's leaked home kit. The current World Cup title holders are using a lighter kit than usual, which does have the blue and white stripes but a golden trim instead of a black one. This is a mainly plain shirt, but they've made it really nice here. The shorts haven't yet been leaked, but I would assume they're black. Unfortunately, that might take away from the brightness of the shirt, so I'm giving this 7 stars out of 10. Our next international Adidas kit is Belgium's leaked home kit. This one is much darker than previous Belgium kits, with a mainly burgundy colour. The upper trims of the shirt are black, and the lower trims are a sort of dark beige, which I think is supposed to symbolise the yellow on the Belgian flag. The main feature of the shirt is this pattern, which appears to be shiny cubes with a crown on top of a few of them. That's okay, but it's not the best idea on top of burgundy, and so this kit gets only 6 stars out of 10. Belgium's next door neighbour, the Netherlands, have leaked a really interesting, abstract kind of kit for their away kit. It's navy with little orange trims, and it's pretty nice in that way, but the problem is that a lot of the Nike leaks have this huge issue: the collars. They've got this horrible sort of v-neck collar that lurches off to one side, and that's ridiculous. Imagine how uncomfortable it would look to be wearing that. I think Nike would have really ruined a great kit if this goes ahead, so please Nike, tell me this isn't the plan. Because of that, I'm only giving this kit 6 stars out of 10. Next, we're checking out Mexico's 2 leaked kits. I have really mixed feelings about the home kit. For one, it has a nice Aztec style pattern on it that's red and green with dark brown as the main surrounding colour. Up close that looks okay, if a little extravagant, but from a distance the whole thing is just going to look like a dark brownish red pile of turd, and that's just terrible. Mexico have been famed for being indecisive with their main kit colours, and they've gone further than before with this one, so I'm giving it another lowly 6 stars out of 10. Now, Mexico's leaked away kit wholly makes up for what the home one failed to do. Prepare your eyes for a feast, because I think we have the winner here. This one is truly a masterclass from Adidas. It's mainly greyish blue and has these awesome pale green yellow trims, but by far the best part is that front pattern. They've done so much better than with the home kit, and you've got to say, if this is the real thing, then it's going to be a hit. The shirt graphic reminds you of a really nice floor tiling pattern, and the way it fits into the whole shirt is absolute class, so this shirt gets a wholehearted 10 stars out of 10. Speaking of tiling patterns, our next leak is the Portugal away kit. This one is a bit of a departure from tradition in that it's white and blue, which isn't something that they use enough in my opinion. The pattern on the front is called azulejo, and I have no idea how to pronounce that word, but I know I have some viewers who do, so let me know in the comments. Anyway, an azulejo is like a tiling pattern that originated in Portugal, and they managed to incorporate it really well into this kit. There are also these black trims and the big side stripes, which are really nice. The only problem is that the badge could do with being a bit like a monocolour black instead of its usual red, gold and green, but nevertheless this kit gets 8 stars out of 10. Our final kit for the video is France's leaked home kit. I think this is probably the least likely, especially since the leaked pictures I've seen so far are terrible, with a massive chicken badge taking up a lot of space. This kit is a much lighter shade of blue than most of France's previous kits, which I think is a shame because I love France's navy shirts. There's a nice effect to the collar which has blue, white and red design, but hang on a sec, what have they done to the collar? Yep, you guessed it, they've done the same thing as they did to the Netherlands kit. It's completely screwed off to one side, so congrats Nike, you may just have ruined another kit. Because of this completely random poo fest in some of these Nike kits, this one gets a completely underwhelming 5 stars out of 10. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Anyway, that concludes this rather long video. I hope it wasn't too boring and that you enjoyed all the kits. I've only covered a few of the 24-25 leaks, and if this video gets, say, 5,000 views, then I'll consider making another one for the kits I've missed out. So are you excited for next season, or are you settling down in a bunker until May 2025 when it all blows over? If you agreed or disagreed with my opinions, please let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like, subscribe to the channel, and also you can join my Discord server where we have over 250 friendly members who are ready to talk about football kits and designing and stuff like that. If you like concept football kits, you can also look at my FIFA kit creator profile and check out some of my designs and maybe give me a follow on there as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.